What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, so I'm working on a new PvP build, but I need more transmutation because I need another sword. Yuck. Yuck. So I'm going to save this, load another one. Now I got to craft another sword. Then I need a skill in that line. But overall, it's going good. Alright. Okay, so we're going to equip the heal build. And then we'll do a random. Yay. Then we can get this other sword crafted. Sounds good to me. It'll be good. I'm switching up the Magplar build a little bit. You know, it's kind of whatever. But I mean, it's going to hit like a freight train. That's for sure. Oh, it's going to hit. It's going to hit hard. Really flipping hard. That's one thing I really like. I like when I get these builds that are just really, they can be toxic, but they can also hit hard. Some of them just got general gameplay to it. But then I put like one little toxic element in there just to, sweeten the pot. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. So I'm a little under the weather. COVID has hit the house. But I gotta call my doctor today and everything else. But take care of whatever. I only have very mild, I think, symptoms. I gotta still get that. But I'm feeling, my daughter has been tested positive, so can't, whatever. So
the right tool.
Man, this should be going pretty quick. Come on, meow. Come on, meow. Come on, meow. There we go. It's an undaunted event. There should be no quick and easy. Like I said, I'll get that sword crafted. Oh, baby. Then I gotta get those passives unlocked. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
We're going back in.
To get a skill and whatever. Gotta get the... I'm either tossed between Deadly or Quick Cloak. I think Quick Cloak would be good. Then I gotta get Vampirism. For that build. I'm a high elf, so channeling's going to reduce by 5. The undeath passive will give me a 30% reduction. Then on top of it, whatever. What happened to our other person? What's going on?
Taste your delicious fear.
Still haven't fixed the mending. No. It'd be nice to have that minor mending. All right. Open sesame.
They need to take her from us. Stop them. I'm hurt.
Just a quick reminder, some players from the meta branch are still putting Ellie Drain on Templars. I don't know why they would do that, but whatever. Not a first. We don't want the AoE magic steal.
Bring them before her. Aid me! Burn!
Oh, wrong.
Let them see her wisdom.
Closer, come closer. Embrace the dark. Incorruptible creatures, you dare to defy me? I'll kill you all.
Darn it! Light it up!
Oh, snap. I'll destroy that. It's only worth 100. Alright. Yeah, baby, baby. That's how we do it. Can't wait. Oh. I love coming out with new stuff. Like, oh, it's gonna hurt.
The right.
It's gonna hurt bad. All right. Yay.
The right tool.
Good enough.
I wish I was off adventuring.
All right. Let's go back to the crib. Load up that build. Get that sword created. I gotta get the thing from the mail, the color transmutation. A couple things I might want to do and switch out. A lot of things to debate, but all right. Let's put this up. Oops. Got that. Yeah, I think quick cloak will be good. I mean, I'll have gap closer, but it'll be really nice to move. To kind of have that speed. A little damage and a little mitigation. A lot of mitigation once I'm done. A lot of mitigation. All right. Now, switch tunes. Lots of mitigation. Lots and lots. I think Templar on both sides looks so good lately. Mag or Stamplar. It looks so good. Alright. Let's get that sword. Nope. Yep. And right here, baby. Second hand, I'm not too worried about what I have on there because the first ones I got the Oblivion for a light. I'm not going to be doing a lot of heavy attack, but the heavy attack with a nice little bit of health. It's not so bad. So I'll keep it for now. Got to get those passives. I already tested it on the 2H, so once I'm procced up, I'll hit over 6,000 spell damage. Be really nice. Really nice. It's going to be so fucking good. Ugh. Okay. It surveys. Where? Oh, did I just pass it? There it is. Oh, baby. Oh, it'll be good. So good. Let me see. What's up? Adolf. Your mage blade hits hard, but I only use 2 medium. Okay. Sap from front bar, 8,000 spell damage. Yeah. Templar hits super hard. Use deadly strikes and falls god with Dom. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. I think, you know, what I really like about the changes is you can make up stat adjustments, right? I think that's what's really nice once you're taking a look, like how I'm dissecting everything is like you only need, we have 18,200 penetration on like majority of there are exceptions, but majority of bosses in trials or your vet dungeons or whatever. Use the deductions, you know, you don't want to over exceed on the penetration, but you want, you know, some of the critical values, you know, because, you know, you get those critical values, you can marginalize a little bit better. You can increase now your spell damage, you know, through the medium armor passives, make that up. I'm over 7,000 something spell damage on that build, which is flipping amazing. I'm over 70% crit. I'm over. It's insanely awesome. It's amazing. You know, I really do like, you know, how you can make up so many, you know, variables once you're taking in consideration, you know, control, stat control. And I love it. I love it for that. I mean, honestly, I really do. All right. Baby, 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 baby. Of course, we're using Zon. That's my toxic setup here. Soul Shine. Oh, yeah. I love this set. I love it. And then I'm a, you know, high elf. High elf, as soon as I'm channeling, which is my main spammable, or any type of channel, I'm going to get that 5% less damage. I'm going to get, you know, the quick cloaks mitigation. Then on death, and I'm going to be able to heal while I'm doing puncturing sweeps, you know. So I got, there's my main channel, there's a channel, there's a channel. 3 channels to benefit from the Soul Shine. Oh, it's so sick. It's so sick. It's so sick. I love it. And then I'm using Stoons. So we switch up to Stoons. Templar's OP. Templar looks good. Templar looks so good. So good. But now I've got to level up swords. That's about it. Watch this. I mean, seriously, once we get that passive, and the swords, with the 2H, I was getting over 6. So, I mean, I got to level it up. But let me just go ahead and switch back so you guys kind of get the idea. Because I unlocked the passive just to test it. But, yeah, man, I was like, oh, snap. Right? Look at that. Over 12, 5-7 on spell. There's my 6. And I'll head over 12. Oh, it's so sick. It's so sick. And then look at my resistance when I put my focus down if I need it. 23 and 22. Oh. It's just, oh, it's so good. It's so fucking good. It's just delish. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, oh, snap. Herald Morning, dude. Also, Skag Mage hits hard, maybe deadly with Soul Shine and Dom. I used Stoons, Puncturing, and Jesus Beam. Yeah, Jesus Beam will melt with Soul Shine for sure. And that's, I know a lot of people don't like Soul Shine, but you know, I was like, fuck you guys, man. Shit, you ain't fucking got me twisted. That's guaranteed on my channels. That's guaranteed. That's not even debatable. You know, well, the thing about it is I could have put Soul Shine static, which is what I wanted to do. But, you know, I was like, whatever, because there was only one channel on my back bar that would have made a difference, and that's my heal. That's it. My remembrance. That's it. That's all. I mean, and it should be, you know, static, but I kept Stoon static. That's all. Just so I could have more, you know, whatever, but it should be, technically. technically. But, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, nah, man, this shit's gonna hit. I'm telling you, man. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's gonna hit hard. Once I get that vampirism, man, I'm just gonna be like, you know, what's up? So, speaking of... I'm always needing vamp bites, man. Always. I feel like every time I turn around, I'm asking for vamp bites. No, man, I need a... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got a lead. They need to put Sigic portals in a couple of areas in the new zones. Those are low. I mean, Sigic portals are low anyways, but some of the new zones, man, you can't even find one. Period. So something's got my eyebrows kind of like rising up. Like, what the flip? You know what? I could go to Banker Eye, kind of mess around and check the chat there. It's kind of early. Yo, Peace, what's up? Why not innate axiom? Oh, for this build? This is PvP. So, the whole idea, there's no... The only downtime I have is with Stoons. The Stoons gives me the penetration I need. A lot of penetration. Once I go ahead, you know, I get the off balance, man. You know, you add the light armor passives, right? So I got enough into this to give me 18-7. You add the sharpen trait, right? And then on top of it, I'm stacking my spell damage through my Mundus. So I need one more piece of Divine. So for the scaling factor, right? Because scale factor, everything's flat base. So when I add the percentage modifier, the only thing that I'm never going to be able to percentage modify is what? Penetration. So I've got to control my penetration number, you know, at like, you know, to the point where, or, you know, put an insane, I mean, talking insane amount of spell or weapon damage, but that doesn't do me any good on the offense. So I might as well, you know, take advantage of the Stoons. I mean, yeah, I mean, I got to get the off balance, but once I get the off balance, well, shit, you know, Emopots will go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, protect them from a stun, but if they get off balance, well, that Stoon's going to kick in. So as soon as that Stoon kicks in, well, shit, I'm good to go. I'm off to the races. Soulshine gives me a guaranteed because I'm a Templar. That's it. All of my spammables, and then I'm using this to regen and get a nice, you know, because I'm using the heal anyways. So I might as well, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit out of the Maelstrom Perfected Resto staff. Might as well in the back bar. So whatever. So keep that precise for the critical. So... I'll buy that bitch if I have to. I don't give a shit. Had one pop up at Deadlands last night. Oh, really? Nice. Really nice. But yeah, man. So Soulshine, a lot of people just overlook it because it's an you know, original set. But it also has that second chance crit modifier. So when I'm switching out, right, only thing I have to do is hit the pot. The Major Prophecy potion. So my mobilization potion will have Major Prophecy in it. So I'll get another critical value just off the 2-piece. So, you know, and given the fact that I have precise, and then on top of it, you know, we'll hit a nice little critical value on that heal just for recovery. But, you know, other than that, we hit the 28k, we do whatever.
I can't do my job.
Soul Shine's great. A lot of people. It should have been static. It should have been. Students should have been the proc. Because, you know, I'm not going to off balance on the rest of those staff. Let's get real. But, I mean, given the fact that when both sets proc, and then you add some stupid set, even though Zon isn't going to crit, and it's not, I'm in the, you know, I get that slow passive in the Templar skills. So, just by hitting them, you know, with Templar abilities, it's like the DK. It starts slowing them down. So, where does it? Oh, all right. No. Of course, I'll get my minor sorcery too, which is really good. Where is it? I know it's in here. Nope, it's definitely in Adric Spears. Or is it just the ability? Reduces the movement speed. There it is. Puncturing sweep. So yeah, they're get a movement speed reduction. Keeps them in line with the Zon proc. Throw a little toxicity in there. So as you start spamming them, they start reducing their movement speed by 40%. Shit. You ain't going nowhere but the friggin' Hearst. I had so many people duel me, like talking stuff and stuff. I was like, really? I do not want to duel. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna kick your ass. I was like, geez, Matesis. The biggest, hardest part is trying to weave up in between. But once you get it, man, fuck. It's good. It's fucking good. And once I get the damage reduction from the Twin Blade and Blunt, not Twin Blade and Blunt, but from the 2H, man, shit. Once I get that Blade Cloak, and I get my spell damage from Twin Blade and Blunt, shit, it's off to the races. That's what's going to be the bitch to build up. But over 6,100 spell damage, shit. People are melting. I'm going to kill them. They're going to die. A lot. Last night, yeah, man. I haven't seen one Sijic portal, not one, in Blackwood or anything. I'm like running around, you know, doing my surveys, all that stuff. Da 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 da. Let's see. It is early. I'm just leveling stuff up while I'm messing around. But, yeah. I mean, shit. 12,000 penetration in PvP? Shit, I'll take that shit. You gotta tell me, ask me twice. Shit. You know? Uh-oh. Somebody's wanting to grip for the bite. Hell yeah. Hell to the Izzy. Meet me in Reaper's March. Sweet. You always got to go by the vampire zones, man. It's where people hang out for this type of stuff, like werewolf stuff and all that stuff. Free. Awesome. Yeah, once we level up the nice vampirism, people are like, well, you take flame damage. Well, I heal when I attack too. I got like 3 or 4 different type of heals going on. So trust you and me. I'm good. when you're doing stand blade build besides the bow build you made? It's a good question. Like, you mean PvP or PvE? I like what I got going on with my stand blade, but I've got to make alterations for the PvP. You know, things like that. Might be in a different zone. I'm gonna have to like travel to her. But yeah, man, 30% reduction for the undeath. So if it gets a little scary, mitigation from, you know, deadly cloak or quick cloak. I think quick cloak will be the way to go. Honestly, I really do. And then on top of it, we'll get the high elf passive by 5% while channeling. So that's going to be an insane amount of damage mitigation. And we heal on top of it. Like, oh shit, I forgot to put on my thing. Oh my gosh, so I'm moving slow. I'm moving so slow. I forgot to put in my assault passive for my gallop. Oh no, oh no. Okay, there's the boss. Alright. Okay. There she is. Oh, it's another Templar. Oh, baby. Yes. I'm ready. Oh, snap. Oh, I can't move. Okay, there it is. For PvE, I could try to figure out something. I gotta, you know, figure up the numbers and stuff. Different sets. I can't put something together. You know, it depends. It all depends what you want and what you're looking, what kind of access or how far you want to go. I try to keep everything accessible. You know me, so you know, try to, you know, so long as I can, you know, come up with something that, you know, hits the, you know, the basics that, you know, and you can build upon it. Yeah, I can try to work with anything, you know.
When I was a priestess of Arcane, Molag Bal ravaged.
The only thing is, like, I tried to do my one combo with the Stamplar, but it wouldn't work right. It really didn't, because of the spammable, right? So I was like, well, I can't use this set with this setup because this spammable, like weaving is next. It's so hard to weave. You can't weave when you're channeling. So you're really dependent on how the sets scale. That's why I said, just because I can put it on one class doesn't mean I'm going to be able to redo that same setup. Even if I change out traits and scale different, I've taken into consideration, you know, what the procs, how the procs are going to get affected. So, like Zon, man, I wouldn't be running Zon on a Templar period because the weaving kind of is really harsh. But, you know, given the fact that I'm in a pocket, you know, whatever, and I'm slowing them down, well, shit, all I have to do is try to hit them up once or twice, and fucking PvP, they're gonna get smoked. Oh snap! Sorry. I got all sets. Are you wanting to utilize a trial set? If you want a trial setup, I could put up a trial setup, but if you want something, whatever, you know. Like crit. I can build you a crit build with it. You know, it's no problem. You know, the nice thing, like I said, light armor. I mean, light armor looks, you know, like light armor set on a stand build
When I saw what
looks
I had
so good.
I called out
You
to
know,
my
you're
God.
losing one
Okay.
stat. You're sacking one stat to gain all the pros.
Balls curse.
And then you put you know, a stam or, you know, another set on top of it. Well, then you're good to go.
Answer me.
Like
I am no
technically,
priestess.
like, well, the warden benefits from Reliquin a lot better now,
Moloch ball.
like than like something like Stamplar due to the light attacks. But like,
He said
you
told
can
me
put
right.
like Mothers and Reliquin on like a warden,
Okay.
right? Stam
Do
warden,
you hear me?
and basically,
I reject you.
you know, you can weave in between with light attacks at, you know, and get, but you're not dependent on sets now for penetration, like, because that's was Stam's problem, right? They didn't have penetrating value, right? So you're acquiring that penetration, right? You're acquiring your critical value. Now you're picking up the best of both worlds without, you know, and marginalizing it. So you can take a set, like I said, Mothers, Reliquant on a Stam Warden. I tested it. I mean, it looks good, but, you know, the numbers look really good. So I'm like, hell yeah. I love what Zoss did. I honestly do. I think Zoss hit up on a lot of things that makes build customization so good. Like, you know,
Drain it.
especially for the classes, how they're passives, because Templars already get a critical modifier, right? So when we take a look into the Templar abilities,
I offer you
if we slot,
the catacombs are
right,
filled with the defilers
we get a
of
critical
Otis.
damage modifier by 10.
Sneak up behind
Because
the
she's got
trail.
12%, right? Axe has got 12%. So you got two 12% modifiers. Medium armors get critical modifier per piece. So now you can manage a lot better and take control of each class weaknesses depending on their passives. Now keep in mind in composition that, you know, you have to take into consideration which each class is bringing as far as passive buffs. So that's a determining factor between composition, but yeah.
Hunt the servants of Molag Bar. Behold, a lamb fit only for slaughter. Eviscerate it. Evisceration trades pain for pain, child. The more grievous your wounds, the more pain you inflict. Remember this.
Another thing I like about the vampire skill line, I don't have to slot the ability to level it.
Drain it from them in my... Draining a foe's essence allows you to mend your wounds. Put their miserable lives to good use.
I do like the ulti though,
More
the vampire ulti.
Mesmerize it.
Now remember, man, you can also reduce with fire damage and shit too, you know, with glyphs. I think a lot of people forget that. Like, you can prevent extra fire damage on a vampire. Like, you know, if you're not a Dunmer. You know, if you're not a Dunmer, you know, go ahead and take fire resistance. You know, they got that in this game with, you know, glyphs. I don't know. I think people forget that shit. Zoss gave us all the tools, you know what I'm saying?
Mortals quake at the approach of a bloody child. You have done well, child.
I have done well.
To my sanctum.
Dual wields up. Like I said, man, I think a lot of times, you know, when it comes to certain things, people just, you know, play around, man. Have a little fun, man. Yeah, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. Nobody lying about that. But seriously, play around. Have a little fun with it, man. You know. Well, and I think console has that one disadvantage, because on a PC I can go on PTS if I want to check out something, right? If I want to check out something and you know I don't want to waste transmutations and things like that, no problem. I'll go on PTS, you know what I'm saying, and I'll check it out. That's you know easy to accommodate, right? But you know, I understand console players don't have that advantage. But if you can play around with something, right? Sometimes it's worth just playing around with. You'd be surprised. The only thing I always tell people, man, always take in consideration passives that you're going to acquire and stats that you don't have in any type of building. If you're going to build, anytime you build, you have to take in consideration the missing variables at all times. All right, that's it. You know, if you can take into consideration the missing variables and adjust accordingly, you'd be surprised with some of the things you can actually do in this game. You know, and like I said, ZOS has given us a lot of more tools with these changes, and it feels more Elder Scrolls, to be honest with you. It feels like I'm playing like older, like Morrowind or Skyrim. It makes to me, it has more of that feel. And now I wish the lore would be there a little bit more deeper. You know, we give us Easter eggs, you know, especially with, you know, the timeline, you know, but I'm going to go back to the house and save that anyways. But yeah, man, seriously, just if everybody just, you know, takes a look at the values, because certain values don't change, right? We know 18.2 is the target mark, right, for penetration. We know this, right? So if we go over 6 at any point, you know, well, around 5.5, I would. It depends on mobs and what the tank's pulling and whatever. But I take into consider Crusher enchantment. Is there going to be a Crusher enchantment? Even if you disassociate tremor scale, you know, major and minor breach. You apply major, minor breach, and you know whatever. You know where's your the pen value at? You want to close that gap as close as possible, right? But yet you don't want to exceed it, because if you exceed it, then guess what? You have a diminishing return, right, on your output, right? It's a subtracted factor, right, at all times. But you know, once you adjust, like with the medium, with another piece of medium, and get the extra spell damage where you don't need the penetration. But the question of it is, does your passives allow you to do that? Because what's your critical value at? Because you're going to be sacrificing the critical value. Can you afford to sacrifice critical value on that class? You know, because certain, like Nightblade, right, for each ability slotted, get on, you know, in their assassination, they get a critical modifier, you know, a critical, modifier towards placement. So that becomes questionable. That's the things you got to take into consideration. Yippity skippity. Now we got vampirism saved. Yeah, baby. We just gotta level it up. That's all. But yeah, let me go ahead and, you know, give me some time. I'm still taking stuff from the old place, trying to unpack, trying to get whatever. I told Fuck Cal I'd get a hold of him, so I'm going to try to put a bomb blade together, and then so we can actually like go smash a couple of things, get a little nasty on the PS. But I hope he has an EP tune. I know he had Daggerfall, but all of my tunes on PS are EP. So, but you know, if he's got an EP tune, well, fucking, it's lights out, because he'll just draw up everybody, and I'll just go in and boom. Boom, boom. You know. But yeah. Anywho. Yeah. Oh, let me see. I think I saw something here. Oh man, I hate the news feeds. No, get off. Stupid news feeds. I don't PvP, but I do use Drow King and War Maiden on my Mage Blade when I do. Drow King? Brutality on a Mage Blade? You mean Rattle Cage. Right? You wouldn't need major brutality on a Mage Blade. unless you're using stam-based abilities. Alright. Drow King gives you major brutality. Not major sorcery. Alright. So, we come down here. Fungal Grotto, Drow King, major brutality. Oh shit! And it does major sorcery. What? What? Why didn't I pay attention to this? Now wait a minute. Did they change that on Rattle Cage too? Wait a minute. Wait the fucking minute. Wait a minute. Is that what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, it's not. What the hell am I thinking? No, 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 no. Vault of Madness. They, no way. Oh my god. Why? Okay, so here's the difference. So we get health, spell, weapon, spell, weapon. So what's the difference between that and let's hold on, we'll find out. A critical. Okay. So Drow King's got a critical and Rattle Cage has a health. What? Wow. Oh, snap. Dude, that would be beast, especially if you don't put bar placement. Oh, Sork, I'll tell you what. That's giving me an idea on Sork. Oh my god. Because Sork, you have, bar placement issues sometimes. And that would, oh my god. What? Oh my god, that is too good. I didn't even know that. I wasn't even aware. See? You could caught me off guard there, Adolf. Good call. Good looking out, brother. Good drawing that to my attention. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. But yeah, Transmutation, we almost have the build done. We gotta do a couple things, but yeah, this build is gonna be slick. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be real tight. Oh my god, it's gonna be good. I mean, then if we hit the pot, we got our recovery up to 2183. Base pen 7 on this. I mean, it'll go up once I get unlocked the passives. But yeah. And then I need one more divine. Oh baby. Oh snap. Harold, peace. Everybody, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.